give it up for our next student, Yara from year 8. She will be talking about something a little bit more spooky, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yara. I'm in year 8, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Queen Mary ship. So, the Queen Mary ship is currently owned by the city of Long Beach, California, in the USA. It opened on the 26th of September in 1934 and ended its voyage on the 19th of May in 1967. You may be wondering why I would want to do a TED Talk about a ship, but it's what happened on the ship that is interesting yet concerning. So, this ship is thought to be one of the most haunted places on Earth. The ship, now turned a hotel, is home to what some might say spirits or ghosts of people who have passed on the ship. The story behind this place is that it was built and named after Queen Mary of Teck, the wife of King George V. The king sadly passed away shortly before the ship set sail, and this is what's said to be what haunts and curses the ship forever. So I wanted to share the whole story with you, from what psychologists think to what guests have to say about their stay. So first up is David Robson, a psychologist and paranormal expert, who wanted to look into more why people still believe in ghosts and spirits and hallucinations in the 21st century on the BBC blog In-Depth Psychology. So on this blog, he states that one of the more earlier and well-known cases of paranormal activity was right after the end of World War II, when Winston Churchill, while staying at the White House, had a mind-boggling, scary experience. After taking a long bath, it is said that he walked into the connected room only to be confronted by the spirit of Abraham Lincoln. You may be thinking that this would be a really scary experience, you'd be terrified, but apparently all Churchill said was, "Good evening, Mr. President, you seem to have me at a disadvantage." After this, it is reported that the late president smiled and vanished. Many cases like this have been claimed to happen, such as Arthur Conan Doyle speaking to ghosts and spirits through mediums, and Alan Turing believing in telepathy. These are three men who are known widely for their brilliant minds, yet that didn't stop them from believing in the impossible. Another man who wanted to look into more why people believe in ghosts, hallucinations, and spirits was Joe Nickell, a senior citizen, who, when researching this topic, came across the subject of waking dreams. Waking dreams, otherwise known as sleep paralysis, is when the mind is disconnected from the body, which means you're more vulnerable to symptoms like hallucinations when you're in this state. So on the other hand, the guests who have stayed at the hotel have said that they really enjoyed the accommodation, although have reported weird things, like hearing noises throughout the night, the slamming of open doors, and scratches in the walls. One of the more famous stories of a ghost haunting the ship was the White Lady. The White Lady was a woman who years and years ago entered the ship wearing all white and barefoot. She walked around the ship, but she never exited the ship. And guests report seeing a mysterious figure wandering around the halls dressed in all white with no shoes. Another story like this is an 18-year-old boy who sadly passed away from being crushed by door number 13 on the ship. And again, people say that they still hear cries and whispers where he died. So are these stories just a hoax, or are they really true? They might be just there to draw tourists in, but we'll never really know. That's why I find this topic so interesting, because even though the smartest of minds have worked on it for years and years, no one will ever really know what truly happened. Thank you so much for listening.